Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 78 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So Abigail and Margaret, they were eating breakfast together, just having a good old breakfast talk about the film school. And of course she didn't tell her yet, but now she was going to. She said to her, "Well, I went to the film school where the architects were, and they told me, and more specifically, he told me that that there needs to be some work done on the the acting studio that you wanted it to do. So we're gonna have to wait for that to be completed." And she said, "No problem. I have no problem with that. This is going to be it's going to be worth it. You know what I mean? Are you sure? Because we can always skip it. Just focus on the technical aspect of filmmaking." No, I really want to do this, Abigail. I really want to do this. Okay. As she was about to drink her coffee. Okay, if you say so. Well, I need to go back to the office to write the rest of the book. Really? Yeah, unless you want me to spend more time with you, I have all the time in the world for you, honey. I bet you do. But at last, you do have work to do, and I appreciate your carefulness. But I do understand what you have to do and what you want to do. Not as what you want to do with me, but as you want to do with the book. That didn't make any sense at all, Margaret. But okay, no problem. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is that, you have work to do in order to tell the story of your life. And that is a teensy bit important than your wife. A tiny bit important. You want to tell the story about your life. And I, for one, totally understand. Really, really I do. I hope it all goes well. Don't worry, it will. And then she gets up from her chair, and then she kisses her wife on the cheek. And then Margaret says, "Is that all you got? What is this? Is that all you got?" "Okay, I guess." And then she kisses her on the lips. "That's more like it," Margaret said. "Well, good luck." "I will." And with that, she leaves to go to her office. She walks to the office. She opens the door. She walks into the room, and she grabs the chair. But not before closing the door behind her. She walks towards the chair. She sits in it. She picks up her pencil and she begins writing. She says, "I was in bed, just buzzing about what I was about to do, of course. The plane didn't, it was early. It was way early. I just could not wait to get to Mexico immediately. And so I woke up a little bit too early, I do admit, but it was worth it. I got to spend one last breakfast time with my parents, and that was awesome. So I went to so I got out of the bed, right? I got out of bed, and I went to the shower. I took the shower, and then after that, I basically brushed my teeth and got ready for the day. After that, I got back, I went to the living room where I knew my parents were, and I just said to them, what do you want me to make you for breakfast? And my mom said, no, not this time, Abigail, not this time. Actually, we're going to do something for breakfast. Me and your father. Well, okay, no problem. It seems that you're about to book or something. What's wrong? I think I am about to book, she said. Okay, then do it. It's gone now. Okay. After that, she went to the kitchen. She sits down in the chair of the breakfast table. After that, she is very excited to eat her father's breakfast. You know, it's a very exciting day. You know, Dad, I'm really gonna miss this. You, me, Mom, eating breakfast together. I really am going to miss you guys, she says to her dad. Her dad said, yeah, but you'll be back. I know you will. Well, breakfast is almost done. I made some orange, yes, I made some orange juice. Do you want some? That would be great, Dad. He hands her a cup of orange juice, and she drank orange juice as she's waiting for the breakfast to finish. After that, the breakfast does finish, and she eats breakfast along with her mom and her dad. After that, she is just excited to just leave to go to Mexico and experience this new world that she hasn't experienced before. She asked about that connect that he told her about, and he went to the bedroom to go get the phone number. He does get the phone number. He hands it to her, and that was it. She puts it in her back pocket and made sure to protect it at all costs. So after that, it was time to leave. She ate breakfast, and now it's time to say goodbye to her parents. She says to her mom, I'm going to miss you, but it's only going to be temporary. I will be back, as you well know. I just need to know how to make films. I know you do, Abigail. I know you do. And Dad, if I hadn't said it before, and if you haven't heard it, I'm going to say it now. I forgive you, and I love you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, Abigail. And I love you too. Come here. Come here, Dad. And then she hugs him. The bus pulls up to her, to the house. She says one last goodbye to her mom and dad. She waves. She opens the door and she walks onto the bus. She walks onto the bus and she leaves Sweet Town, or she's about to leave Sweet Town for the airport to Mexico. After that, she takes a nap for a while. On the bus, she wakes up randomly, and because there are phones on the bus, that you can call due to a law that said you had to have phones on the bus for family purposes and or friendly purposes. So she picked up the phone as the bus stopped at a stop sign, and she called Margaret. She said to her, first of all, I'm sorry for leaving and not telling you where I was going, but I am going to Mexico to learn how to make films, and I will bring what I have learned to Mexico, to America, so I can be a filmmaker here. And I hope you will help me out with that. And then Margaret said, I'll do you one better. I'm going with you. Well, you don't have to do that. Actually, I do. I don't want you to be alone in this country that you don't know. So, in a couple of weeks, I will come to Mexico to live with you and to learn how to make movies too. Well, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. I love you, man. I love you, Abigail. I love you too, Margaret. And then she hangs up the phone, and then she sat back in her chair. She makes it to the airport. She sits down on the plane. She takes a nap that lasts for hours, and then she wakes up in Mexico. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below. As always, telling me what do you like about the video, excuse me, or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.